Well, howdy, y'all. Handy Redneck here. Wasn't planning on doing this so soon, but I was going to wait another week or so. But some of my taters, my purple taters here, have started to get leggy, even though they're up under good strong light. So what we're going to do today is we're going to plant them into this here tater tower, and then we're going to wrap the tater tower in plastic to try to keep her warm. So we're going to go down as deep as we can with these and try to get them completely underground. Like I say, they got a little bit tall and leggy, so that may not be the easiest thing to get done. But we got 4 of them here, and so we're going to do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, and it can't be much more simple than that. And we do it by digging down like this. Now, if y'all saw these beds, you know that down here we got more straw. So I don't know how deep we're going to get. That's not as deep as I wanted, but what we'll do is we got another tater bed sitting right next to this one. We'll pull dirt out of it and mound up on this one to finish covering these off. Look at those nice roots. Now this here particular variety of taters is called Magic Molly. They're from my understanding, they're originally developed up in Alaska and are cold tolerant. So that's a good thing. Like I say, we'll fill this in with dirt. We might have a little bit up here. We'll put a little bit of straw on that too, and that should help hold heat. So we'll dig in here, get us another hole going. Yes, another tater in it. Now, these taters, oh, that one's got real nice roots on it too. These taters are like tomatoes. They're both nightshades, and you probably can't see them, but there's little hairs on the stem here. Well, those hairs on that stem, if exposed to the ground, will in fact create more little roots, and those little roots will hopefully develop taters on them. Set these up here where we can reach them easier. I'm going to sit on that bucket. There we go. Yeah, this soil ain't as warm as I'd like, but sometimes we just got to do what we got to do. So here goes number 3. You know, it's got real nice roots on it too. You know, give it a shake and get her down there. Now, pack it in. Being careful now when we pack it in, we don't want to break that stem off. So, when we get ready to put the dirt on these other ones, we might just take these inner containers, pop over them and dirt up around them and then pull that out gently. We'll see. It all depends on how stubborn the dirt's being. But you know, right now the dirt's nice and loose. Now, I had planned to do 5 in this one here, but of my 9 potatoes that actually started, and they're doing real good. These 4 are the tallest, so they're getting put in this one. Otherwise, I'd do one in the middle too. But this one's the shortest of these 4. But it's got the thickest trunk, and look at that nice root. That's a nice root clump. Now, what I did with these is I chitted them out, but I cheated a little bit because I know where I live, it gets hot in a hurry. So with it getting hot in a hurry, I figured I would pre-start these inside. By pre-starting them, you know, we'd transplant them out. But you always run a risk of something like this, of where they go a little bit leggy. But that's all right. Like I say, we got this bed right next to it with goodies in it. Then I'll get some more manure and topsoil and add to this one before the next tater planting. So and like I say, we don't mind if we cover up these plants at all, because all the little hairs on them, like I say, as they grow up, should produce roots, and those roots should produce taters. What you been rolling in, Bubba? You dirty dog. I think I'm going to have to go up to the porch and grab one of the buckets I filled with dirt. Finish this off. It's taking a lot more than I thought it would. But again, we're being careful. It's alright. You see, this one's completely covered now. This one's mostly covered. But we still need more dirt. We'll mound it up a little more. So y'all wait there. I'll be right back. I got our plastic too to tint it up, but this should just about do us. Alright, now we got these guys under there. You notice I ain't packing her in there tight neither. You know, we just domed it up around them a bit. They'll poke through. They'll poke through, no problem. What we do now though, because like I say, it is a little cool out, so we'll take this here plastic and well, let's do one other thing first. That one other thing we do is we'll put a little bit of straw on top of this. And then that should help to hold heat. And moisture, and the taters will come up right through that, not a problem. Eventually this here straw will decompose right away, and we won't have to worry about it so much. One of the reasons these tater towers are where they are this year is at the end of the year, when I tear them apart, they're going to be good compost and soil that I can either put into the other raised beds, or I can spread out around here to help the soil of the yard. I ain't too big of a fan of grass growing, but something down, you know, to keep from the ground from eroding is a great thing. Maybe we get some buckwheat or something planted out here. So we got this. We'll put this plastic over it. Make sure it touches the ground all around it. Now this plastic will only be on here about a week, because next week daytime temperatures are supposed to be up in the 70s, so that should 70s and upper 40s for nighttime temps. So keep this on here. We got this here old baling twine and come off the bale of straw. We just do us a knot here in this baling twine. Then we toss it around and tie her off. Now, it just, like everything in life, it ain't got to be perfect. If you're striving for perfect, you're going to be disappointed, for one, because there ain't nothing ever perfect. There's as good as you can get it, and really good, and there ain't nothing wrong with it. So that's that for that tater tower. I thank you all for listening to me talk at you, and I'll talk at you later. This is a Handy the Redneck talking at you later.